Hi, I'm Melanie Sauer, and this is my second video. I haven't posted in a while, well, since Thanksgiving, because there's a lot been going on, but I hope you guys are doing all right. So my last subject was bullying and how much I just dislike them and stuff. So this one's gonna be about suicidal thoughts. So I personally think they bring a toll on your life. It's like a lot of people have them, but a lot of people don't understand. Like, I talk a lot of people out of suicide, but I can barely talk myself out of suicide. So it's like, you can talk people out of suicide, but you can't talk yourself out of it. That's the hard part. So people are like, oh, suicide is stupid. It's not like I'm gonna commit suicide. I'm not stupid like that. Oh, I don't cut. Oh, and they use like rollers and cut their wrists. Like, oh, I'm not gonna go home and cut just because you call me that and stuff. It's just, you hear it to a point where you're like, you fully believe it. Like, if you had a friend and they're suicidal, depressed, they cut, they self-harm, they purge, anything like that, anything to hurt themselves. They've been called ugly, fat, worthless, useless so many times to where they believe it themselves and they call it themselves that every day. And it becomes a toll and a lot of obstacles you have to cross. It's even hard enough to get out of bed. So, like, I understand a lot. It's hard to get out of bed. If you can get out of bed and go out through the day just smiling, you are very strong without like breaking down in the middle of it. You just let it out at night, then you're really strong just to do that. Some people break down during the day on the school bus, anytime. So if you can just get throughout the day, you are very strong. And if you're ever having problems with like self-harming, or you just feel like no one is gonna understand, I totally understand. There's a lot of people hiding under long sleeves right now because it's winter. There's a lot of people just hiding who they truly are behind a great smile, a beautiful smile, and a laugh and everything. Like, I did that for like 4 months, and right when one of my friends found out, they're like, what? I thought you were happy. You're like the happiest person I know. Every person can like laugh and smile for a while and then just go away for a couple minutes and break down a little bit inside. That's what a lot of people do. And if someone's depressed or hurting and you get mad at them and they say something about you, it's either or, they're really hurt or they just feel like you're being that. If like someone called you a bitch and they're depressed or something, they're calling you a bitch, excuse my language, because you don't understand, and every time you say something or you guys get in fights, you bring them down so much. You just make them want to self-harm again. You make them want to throw up because they feel worthless, or you just make them want to commit a lot more. And there's a lot of people committing, like, I've lost a lot of people over it, and I don't like that, and I don't want to lose you guys over it, because I hate to realize that, oh, one of the people on the internet that I help, because I help a lot of people every day, that committed, that I couldn't be there, and it's because of their best friend saying something mean to them. That was the last straw. If you're someone's best friend or family member, those are the people that can hurt you to the point. Like, if you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, those people can hurt you so bad. If they called you like worthless or a bitch when they're mad at you, that can really hurt you. That will bring you to the point, because they're the people you love. So if you're ever gonna do that, you should never do that. Like, if you're mad at your best friend and they're depressed or anything, or if you are too, and you understand, don't say that stuff to them. And if you don't understand what they're going through, then try to understand. And if you can't, then just be there for them and always be the one to bring them up from when they're down and low. Like, a couple of my friends are having fights right now, and one of them is just a lot suicidal and stuff, and I don't want her doing anything. So like, if she like ever needs help, I'm always here. Like, I'm always here for everyone, and I'll just always be here because I just don't want anyone getting hurt. And like if you've been through abuse or anything, there's always going to be someone that's secretly been through abuse, and they're always hiding it. It's like once you tell them, they tell you, you're like, what? I didn't know that, and they didn't know that either. It's like the best thing to find someone exactly like you, or at least somewhat like you. Some people can be depressed and not self-harm, not be suicidal, but they still are depressed. Even if it's for a day, an hour, a week, month, a few months, a year, depression is really bad. And if you don't get rid of it like the first day or two, and it keeps on going on and on, it can take a huge toll on your life, and it will make everything worse for you. So if you have anyone that's like depressed, suicidal, anything like that, you should try to help them. Even if they say, oh, I'm fine and everything, look them straight in the eyes and say, I know you're not. Because it helps so much when someone can just look at you and say, no, you're not, when you really aren't. Like, everyone fakes it every day if they really aren't. If they're like mad or something, irritated, anything, then they should talk about it. It helps. Sometimes words don't really help. Some people just need a hug and going to be told that it's going to be all right. Even if they don't know, at that moment, it feels like it is. So if you know anyone that's not feeling well one day, or if their parents got in a fight, or if they got in a fight with their brother or sister, or they're in a big fight with one of their friends, everyone needs hugs at the point. And if they are fine, then just give them hugs. Hugs are amazing and everyone loves them, even if they're like all like OCD like me and they don't like germs and stuff. Seriously, everyone loves hugs at some point, even if they're like get away and stuff. You don't have to give them the hug at that point, but at one point they're gonna really wish they took that hug from you. So I just think everyone deserves happiness, and if you can't get that from the people around and they're bringing you down every day, then you should try to find people that won't do that as much. And if everyone's just bringing you down, then just breathe and just get through it, because everyone will get through it. And maybe tomorrow, the next day, in a week, maybe a month, it won't be all right, but it will be all right when you get older. When you have your own life, when you're going to college, when you're having your own family, it will be all right. Everyone goes through a lot of things. Everyone's fighting their own fight. Some people are not fighters, but I'm sure they will be fighters at some point when they need to. So if you ever need help with, if you're having suicidal thoughts and you need someone to talk to about it, or if you're just feeling really down that day and just more depressed than usual, or even just a little bit depressed, irritated, anything, you can talk to me and I'll be there. And I hope you guys have a nice night, and I'll try to post more, probably one every week. So just tell me what you guys want to hear and advice and everything, and I'll totally give it to you guys, because I'd love to hear what you guys want. So I hope you guys have a great night or day, whatever time it is. But yeah, hope you guys have a nice night, and I'll post a video before Christmas and after Christmas, just see if you guys are alright. And I hope you guys make it throughout the night. And if you need anyone to talk to, if you're stuck breaking down, or you're having the thoughts, or you're just feeling depressed, I'm here. I'll put my Kick and my Instagram. So yeah, I'll put those up and I'll be here. Okay, I hope you guys have a nice night. Bye.